This week on Movie Time Machine. Movie Time Machine Trivia! Welcome to Movie Time Machine, your retro movie review podcast where we take movies from the past and relive them in the present. This week's topic? Not much of a topic at all, but we're going to do the first ever Movie Time Machine Trivia, led by no other than our library of movie knowledge, James.
But we're going to try this, we're going to see if it works, and, we're going to hope for the best like we usually do.
That's right. Well, I'm your Time Machine host, Chad, and I want to introduce you to our round table circle. I was trying to think of the Knights of the Round Table. Yeah. Fuck that.
We dance whenever we're able.
Throw back. So first,
what is that from?
From
is that from Holy Grail? Okay,
Holy
sorry.
Grail, yeah.
That's where my head went, but I wasn't sure. Sorry to interrupt. I needed to know before I festered.
All right. Well, first there's James. We already got him here. We know he's here. Next, he loves everything space. He's our YouTube channel surfer and tech guru. It's Casey.
Always click like and subscribe.
And he is the host of the Midwest Mountain Sports Report, Mr. Fish Wrap Factory himself. It's Jamie.
Aaron Rodgers, is he a game show host or a quarterback or both?
Yeah. Or what's the call it now? He's a bum.
Future Bronco.
Future Bronco.
Yeah. Good deal.
Yeah, that's a great name for a band.
Future Bronco.
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah. Right. First, before we get into our first ever Movie Time Machine trivia, let's go around and share what we've been doing since last time we got together. We went through the holidays and rang in the new year. So fresh new year starting off with 2022. Know what I've been doing, guys?
What's that?
No, tell me.
I've been playing this game since Thanksgiving. Have you ever heard of this game called Minecraft? Yeah.
Wait,
cool.
No, I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
Explain the basis of this game.
Well, you do some mining and some crafting, and you do some crafting with whatever you're mining. And when it gets dark out at night, you got to fight some zombies. Some skeletons that have bows and arrows, and they shoot you.
You know, that was low-key the most, eloquent way you could have described that. You mine, and then you craft.
Yeah,
you craft with your mind. That's a great tagline. I loved it.
Yeah, so what happened was, over the Thanksgiving holiday, I had some nephews that were playing Minecraft, and then they got my son into playing it on my phone, and they were Minecrafting, and then when we came back home, I bought it for the PS4, so my son and I can play simultaneously on the bigger screen, and yeah, been playing that a lot, and I had no idea. The game is 14, 15 years old, and it's so much fun.
I love Minecraft, dude. It's super fun.
Dude, I had no idea. I just had no idea how deep that game is. It's so much fun. It's awesome,
dude. And I only really play by myself. I can only imagine how much more fun it is to play in a world with other people or build things with other people. Because I've always just played it solo and mined crap and dug as deep as I could go and built the coolest castle I could build. All the cool just random stuff you do. But solo, it would just be so much fun.
Yeah, it's super fun, and it's kind of fun too to see the things my son will start building now, and just to kind of see that progression. And it's like, oh, it's really cool. Just kind of see how his mind works. But
yeah, I want to play Minecraft with my little man as soon as he can kind of get his hands wrapped around it. He's playing some Pokemon with me. He'll play the new one on my Switch.
Right on.
So he's got that. I mean, he'll just do the battles, but it's just the first game he's really playing.
Yeah, speaking of playing games too with your children, I've also been playing. Been picking up quite a few kind of board games and card games. So also got my 5-year-old playing Uno,
nice,
and doing the classics like the Go Fish and the Old Maid. But we also got this card game called Exploding Kittens.
Oh
yes.
Yeah,
that's a sweet game.
Yeah, I got him playing that, and he loves it. He's really good at it.
That
So
game's fun.
yeah, so that game, and then we got him started on chess too. So he starts chess
Oh,
club
sweet.
in a couple weeks. So that's kind of crazy.
We I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, like times before COVID, when we were face to face with friends and could play board games. But our old MTM podcast mate Chris, we were playing Pandemic, which, if you haven't played Pandemic,
Love
is
it.
like, it's a great game, but also is like, what would you say, maybe an hour, I guess, to get through it, depending on how many people are playing. And
It's
then
shorter if you suck and you lose faster. It's a
this
hard
is
game.
this is true. I feel like we won, or we were
Nice.
really really close. And then afterwards, like, that's when we cracked open Exploding Kittens. All of us were brand new to this game, and yeah, we had a blast with it. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's so easy to play, but yeah, it's a great game. But what do you guys been up to?
Well, my biggest update was that I saw a movie in a movie theater for
Oh
the
yeah,
first time in
Spider-Man.
honestly, yeah, Spider-Man. I don't think I've seen a movie since in a theater since the pandemic.
Have we?
I
Are
don't think
we?
we've even started.
Are we all Spider-Man?
I
Like, did
haven't
we?
been I haven't been Spider-Man yet.
Okay.
You should
No.
get Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
yeah,
Well,
no
maybe
spoilers,
after
please.
Omicron. Yeah, I won't spoil. Maybe post Omicron, you can get Spider-Man. Can is that one of the ones you can like get at home?
Not
Uh,
yet, I believe.
Not yet. Yeah, we'll see how fast it comes home now. But
Well, but
Not legally.
well, the question is, like, here's my thing. Unless, I mean, it's on, other, like, Vudu, Amazon, whatever else where you can watch it. It didn't occur to me till I was trying to recap my Spider-Man movies that with Sony, it's not on Disney Plus, and it never occurred to me.
yeah, I know. I tried that. I was gonna go back and watch. I think it was the second Spidey movie. I realized I haven't actually seen all the way through, and yeah, I've been
Yeah,
having a
that one's
hard,
good.
yeah, having a hard time like tracking that down on a free service. But cool. So you saw Spider-Man. You saw it in the theater. What was it
Saw
like going back to
Spider-Man,
the
saw it in the
theater?
theater. It was not super comfortable. The theater that I am used to going to, there's this one down in Burnsville. I don't even know if it's open, but the one by the mall. All the chairs are these big recliners, and they're in like blocks of two with pretty big like chunks between the blocks of
Yeah.
two. So
Yep.
you feel pretty closed off. And this was I think an AMC at Southdale, and the seat map online when you booked your seats or whatever looked like it was like that, and it really wasn't. I was basically sitting right next to someone to one side of me. But whatever. I had just gotten COVID, so I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But I don't think I'll go until after this Omicron wave is done again. And I haven't historically been a movie theater guy, but it was fun to see that in the theater because I thought the movie was awesome. You should go get
Nice.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. I'll
Hey
work on that.
Casey, is that Burnsville Theater? Is that the one that kind of looks like a temple out front?
Yeah, it's like the Odyssey,
Yes.
or at least
Yeah.
I don't know if it still is. I don't even know if it's open. But that was always our go-to because the recliners are baller. I don't even know if the theater's that great in general. But I always loved the seats.
The was it the Imagine Theater in Egan?
Oh yeah,
That one
Hmm.
actually is pretty nice.
that's
Is
the
it the
where
one
I
on
saw.
Cliff?
That's the one where I saw Spider-Man. Yeah, that's on Cliff, where it used to be a Regal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't been to it since it changed.
Well, Chad, do you want to tell him, or should I?
Why don't you go ahead? You're more eloquent than I could be
The
describing this one.
seats are heated.
Yeah, they have
There's
a
a
heated and a
What?
cooling option.
Yeah.
Oh, game changer! I'm going there.
Yeah, because we went there the day before Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve
Mhm.
Eve. We brought the family, so it was like our first time, the entire family going to a movie together, and we went to, was it Sing 2? Um,
Nice.
yeah, so it was pretty cool. Yeah, really. We had the seats are kind of the big recliners, and we had the boys kind of sitting between us. We were bookending our family seating arrangement. But yeah, it was a lot
Are
of fun.
you
But
are
with that,
you buy theater snacks family, or are you sneak 'em in family?
we usually sneak them in, but we got popcorn when we were there.
Nice.
And the
It's
thing,
almost a you have to. It's so good.
yeah. The thing is, though, is like my oldest, he has like this chewing sensitivity. Like if
Hmm.
chewing sounds like drive him nuts,
Oh yeah.
especially the sound of chewing popcorn.
Oh no.
So about a minute into the movie starting, I look over at him and he has his hands over his ears
Oh no.
I just know, and it's like, oh my god, I just listened to the theater. It's just like crunch, 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 crunch.
Hmm.
He got through it though, after a couple of minutes. But yeah, it's like I didn't even think about bringing my son to a movie theater that has like sensitivity that chewing sounds is.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes before the movie starts, that's all you hear. Because
Yeah,
everyone's just munching, waiting for the movie to start.
yeah. But no, it's a great experience. That's a cool movie theater.
Sweet.
Jamie, what have you been up to?
So I've been thinking about movie theaters, and I was just thinking about COVID. And here's where I share a little bit too much, but this is one behavior that I probably don't think I'll ever go to again post COVID. So what I used to do, this was my move, is like the big jumbo sized popcorn bucket, you could refill it. So I would just like snag one out of the garbage that was close to the top. That still looked kind of clean. Maybe had a little bit of popcorn at the bottom. Just go to concessions, refill it, and just kind of like stop halfway through, and then dump it and refill it. So free popcorn. But obviously with Omicron, we're not doing that anymore. And that's irrelevant. I have been.
That is some like you're a dumpster diver, dude. I had no idea, Jamie. That was
I was
just
trying to
like,
think if I've even done this. Like, this feels like something I would do, but then I'm kind of getting grossed out by you talking about it. So, like, I don't think I have.
I mean, it kind of sounds gross, but then I'm like, well, I've eaten pizza out of a dumpster, so I guess.
I've done way worse things like that, but I just, like you said, if it was like a cleaner one, like not a bunch of butter in it, I'd probably do it.
Yeah, it that really stopped when I started going on dates with my wife to the movies. That was no longer.
Jamie's like,
No.
hey, don't
Please
worry, I
tell
got
me.
the popcorn.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, I got the popcorn, babe.
Did you ever resort to like asking someone right before they threw it away? Like, yo, can I get that?
I know. I was always like, this is proud is not the right word, because I was taking it out of the trash still, but I guess I would say I was too proud to ask someone for their bucket.
Dude, if someone asked me, I would immediately be like, yes, please, here
Yeah,
you go. I would love if someone asked me.
I would too, right? I don't know why. Yeah,
Jokes on them, though. I usually refill it, then bring it home. I'm going to keep eating that crap.
exactly.
Well, if it's a guy though, like this is only because just being able to share a public bathroom with other men for the most part is that most men don't wash their hands
Touche.
in the bathroom, so
Especially in a rush trying to get back to the movie.
yeah, or they do what I call a
Yeah.
splash and dash, where they just do like a rinse of water and like a shake and a paper towel. But anyway, I digress.
Oh, I'm familiar with that too. I try to wash my hands. Not always when you're number one, but what can you do? Always number two. I'm not a savage. That's come on. But anyway, so Chad, I'm curious if you've I'm curious to see how your opinion on this kind of highlights how I felt about it. Did you watch the 20th anniversary Return to Hogwarts as a Harry Potter convert? Because that's the one thing I saw last week.
I watched it.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
I knew you did.
yeah.
I worked last weekend, but I plan to watch it. I have a 3-day weekend, so I plan to watch it either after we are done talking or tomorrow.
Is that like a getting like the cast together, or an actual like part of like the movie universe? Like,
Getting it back together.
Yeah, it's like a reunion documentary.
okay,
They basically
yeah.
like retell the story. They kind of recap Harry Potter from start to finish, but they Daniel Radcliffe will sit down and be talking with the director of the first movie, because there were different directors
Mhm.
throughout the series, all this stuff. And so they kind of go through the series in, sequential order of how it came out. And they talk about different things and have the cast of, different parts of it talk to each other and yada, yada, yada.
Oh, that's not for
But
me.
they go through it sequentially. Oh, I thought it was amazing. I love Harry Potter. I thought it was fantastic.
Did you watch?
I laughed, I cried. It was great.
Did you watch the what was it? It looks like Helen Mirren's hosting a quiz show.
Oh,
No,
I
didn't.
Yeah, no, did you?
No, I hadn't yet. I was gonna do the documentary first, and I didn't know if they correlated, but from the description, it sounds like it's just Helen Mirren asking you and I Harry Potter trivia questions, and then it's just blue group versus red group or something. You know what I mean?
2 points for Gryffindor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would have been more. That would make way more sense. It was probably, and then like Hufflepuff wins, everybody's pissed because they're like, nobody likes Hufflepuff. Actually, fun fact, what was it? Is it
I'm a
in the
Hufflepuff. Back off, bitch.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Slytherin.
Well, I was gonna
Slytherin,
say
dude.
the new Fantastic Beasts trailer, like Dumbledore does like something like that, like where somebody answers something correct and he goes, "That's 3 points for Hufflepuff" or whatever. And I'm like, man, that's the first time Hufflepuff's gotten any love.
Yes.
Hufflepuff. Jigglypuff? Hufflepuff? Jigglypuff?
Jigglypuff.
Oh,
I
don't
I
like
hate
will
on
say that
Jigglypuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
just to wrap this up with the Harry Potter special, they showed J.K. Rowling clips from old interviews, but they didn't actually invite her back for it. So that was part of the reason I could support it, was that they're kind of like trying to separate the author from the movies a little bit, which then it helps me kind of separate her, silly transphobia
Is she
from my fandom.
okay? I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole, but I don't know. I gotta research that more. But I feel like what she said is like she's not really that transphobic. Like the stuff that she
If
said.
you think, well, I guess I'll just say that if you think what Dave Chappelle was saying was transphobic, then you'd think that she is. Their mind views are the same. So
Oh,
if
I
you
don't.
followed that at all, they're similar.
Oh, I don't think Chappelle is transphobic. But
I got a pretty good segue.
okay, really? Like
Uh,
the one that you ride, like a 2-wheeler or a
I,
4-wheeler?
Don't
I've,
ride it off a cliff.
I have never been. Is that normal? Is that things
What?
that happen regularly enough for you to tell me?
Like Segway riders wiping out?
Oh,
The
oh,
owner of the inventor of Segway accidentally drove it off a cliff.
Yeah,
oh,
The
how
dude who
is there
invented it.
not a movie about this?
I don't know if it might have been suicide. No one really knows, but that's how he died, was a Segway off a cliff.
Oh man,
that should be a movie starring where like it's like Jim Carrey or who's the guy that played like Michael Scott?
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell to play
That'd be good.
in that role. I think that would be awesome.
Just like the inventor of the Atkins diet, I think died of like high cholesterol or a heart attack or something.
Oh,
No
man.
way.
God.
Because that was like the high meats, no bread, all meat,
Yeah.
cheese diet.
Oh geez.
Man. Well, my actual segue was going to say that I've been watching a show on HBO called CB Strike, and it's based it's based on Robert or I'm not even going to say this right, Galbraith books, and Robert Galbraith is actually the pseudonym author that is J.K. Rowling, like when she was writing stuff that wasn't
Mm.
Harry Potter. So this one, the first 3 episodes were based on the book The Cuckoo's Calling, and it's just about like the background music is very Sherlocky, and I don't know, it's based about a private detective. Yeah, he's Eddie Valiant basically, except for without the cartoons. And so I don't know. So far so good. I finished the first 3 episodes, which would be that first book, and now we're on to like I guess the second book, and it's probably another 3 episodes. Very much how BBC does things. It's pretty good though so far.
All right. Cool. Is that it? Are we all caught up? Anything else
I,
you want to share? Speak up. Share. Speak
I don't
about.
think
Talk
it.
about?
I don't think anything else that won't get covered in the recap of year in review. Pew
All
pew
right.
pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Hey, I
Which
have to say right now, like after watching the second episode of the Book of Boba Fett, man, I'm so stoked for this show. I feel like it's like I feel like it's so much better than The Mandalorian.
wait,
Anyway,
just from the second episode?
yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. So like I'm like, oh
Oh,
man.
I don't want to hype it up too much if you haven't watched it, but there were some like really cool things in there where I was like, "Oh, that is really cool," and I was like, "Oh, that is really cool." Like pulling some stuff from like the old Star Wars like expanded universe
Okay.
thing.
Because
So,
I thought you were gonna say, I mean, nothing was cooler than the army of Yoda clones that came out. So I don't know what can top that.
oh, from the end of Mandalorian season 2.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Jamie, are you caught
You
up?
guys. It's a Grogu. That's all I know. I don't know why that's his name or how they find that out.
Oh, okay. You haven't seen the one where they talk to the ghost of Anakin, where he tells him he's like, "Hey, Grogu, I forgot to kill you."
Stop it.
So, are you only like 2 episodes deep into season 2?
Yeah, I'll get there. I promise. That's one of my New Year's resolutions is to actually watch the things that are recommended to me by my friends. So
Oh.
So all those lean cuisines on sale, like the workout equipment that's on sale, like really isn't doing anything for you for the new year.
no.
I'm gonna listen to my friends and their movie suggestions.
Yes.
All right, I like it. I mean, I guess I shouldn't make fun of it. I guess I don't have a New Year's resolution, but I'm excited to see yours come to fruition.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but I came up with like a new year, new mindset kind of mode. So I'm gonna try to get into shape and stop being a lazy POS. But more on that
Dude,
later.
Sam, we just started a eating healthy kick like yesterday, so
Who
we're
did?
right with you. Me and Ash and the fam.
Yeah. Do you want to share some like recipes with me or like some eating
Sure, dude.
tips? Because
Yeah,
I'm really tired of like my food rotation.
yeah, man.
Cool. I'll IM ya, DM ya. I'll slide into your
Heck yeah, let's
DMs.
go. We'll do a side podcast.
Cool. The year of food and how we eat. Diets of 2022.
That could be in my head fun, like where it's like it starts off with like, hey, we're doing healthy, we're doing this, and then by week 2, it's like I ate 3 pumpkin pies. I just said screw it and whipped cream. And like I don't know, it's just like where you start binging on other garbage.
I
Oh
feel
no,
like I
we're
get.
going. No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say we're gonna go so crazy. I think we're gonna try stuff like, vegan, one vegan day a week or something to just shake it up, or like meat free Monday or something like that.
Yeah, we used to do that. We used to do like a meat free. Try to do one meat free meal a week. I would do like it was like a chipotle spiced like black beans and rice
Oh
kind of
yeah,
like a
super good.
taco kind of like dinner, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um and threw in some. I did like this like corn, Mexi
Oh
corn
yeah,
like stuff. It was really good. But
You,
yeah. We
you,
just did black bean enchiladas like that, like
you,
last week.
nice.
you
Super
mean
good.
I mean you guys could go vegan like Jay Danger goes vegan.
Just
Just
cheese pizza
cheese
with,
pizza with salt.
Cheese pizza.
with salt.
God. Oh, anyway. Is it time for trivia?
It can be time for trivia.
Time for trivia. Dun,
Welcome,
dun,
welcome,
dun,
welcome.
dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I remembered what the
Trivia.
pew 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 pew. That was Superstore. That one, that stupid guy. It's like the boyfriend does that. Does like the audible air horn noise.
Oh, the pew pew pew
Yeah,
pew.
pew 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 pew. All right. Welcome to Movie Time Machine Trivia, where movies and actors from the past. I got nothing. All right. So here's the deal. Here's what I'm thinking, guys.
Swing and a
Nailed it.
miss.
Ooh, I got this down. So, all right.
If Chad can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, exactly. Nope. Nobody can do it like Chad does it. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy.
My buddy and me.
All right, so
Kid sister.
kid sister, wherever you go, she goes. I remember that one too. Okay, so here's my thought. If you scroll down to the bottom of the doc, I have several celebrity names: Tim Robbins, John Candy, Zoe Saldana, Alfred Doc Ock Molina, Amy Adams, Drew Barrymore, Colin Farrell, Oprah Winfrey, Jude Law, Christian Bale, Vin Diesel, Vince Vaughn, Julia Roberts, Liam Neeson, and Laura Dern. All right. Does everybody know who all those people are?
Yeah, for the most part. I've heard of them before.
Oh, then this might not go very well for Chad. Anyways, if you scroll down to the pictures, so then I threw correlating movie posters up. So basically, all of those actors or actresses, or maybe they're just actors as a whole, have been in a Steven Spielberg movie. So below, I threw the Spielberg posters to correlate with names of people that have been in those movies. I thought some of the names were interesting, where I'm like, I forgot that Vin Diesel was in a Steven Spielberg movie. Like, and it's like kind of in my head, I thought it was kind of fun like that. So,
Oh, I know which one.
okay, so what I thought, so
E.T.
yeah, so God, how did you know that? That's where he got his start for the voice acting. It's crazy.
Home?
That is perfect. So my thought was, I I could go down the list and then look at the posters, and or if anybody thinks they know what it is, I think they just say your name. So you then, Chad, you would say,
Chad.
"Woo!" Chad called it first. So I think if you guys just say your name, then we'll know who responded first, and then you can give your guess if you think you know.
All right.
All right. Okay. So again, try this is a this is a trial process. We will perfect it next time, or the time after that, or never again. But we're gonna see how this works. So anyway, so we'll just go ahead and go from the top, or you guys can kind of look at the names, look at the posters. Tell me when you guys are ready.
Yeah, I think we just start from the number one,
Yeah, I think so.
right?
That's why I
Yeah.
was like, I started just writing the characters. Then I'm like, I think I should probably number these. So let's just go ahead and start with number one. So Tim Robbins, which Spielberg movie is he from? Da, 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 da.
This
And
one's tough.
as you're doing it, I'll just whistle the John Williams theme songs to the movie. No, I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen.
Chad.
Chad, go ahead.
Hook.
No, that is incorrect.
Okay.
Casey,
I'm out.
Casey.
Saving Private Ryan.
Nope, you are out. The worst part is maybe. Now that I think about it.
Oh, was he a soldier in that?
You're probably not wrong. I bet he was a general in that or something. I'm trying to think. That's not that's and I was trying to what's it called? Vet some of these to make sure that didn't happen. And man, I'm sorry. So we'll say maybe, but that's not. But he's in another one in here.
It's all good. I'll allow it.
All right.
Jamie.
Yes.
He plays the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. I don't know.
Ah, gosh, that was so close. That was also Vin Diesel, unfortunately. So
Damn
okay.
it.
What?
So he was in
range.
He was in War of the
Rose?
Worlds. He tried like kidnapping Dakota Fanning from
Oh
Tom Cruise.
yeah, the weird dude in the basement.
Yeah, so here's what I'll do.
Wow.
We're just gonna go. All right, so we deleted that one off the menu. All right, let's go to this one. Next up, John Candy.
Jamie.
Jamie, go ahead.
He is Private Ryan.
He is not Private Ryan.
What?
Damn it.
Unfortunately,
Chad.
Chad.
1941.
That is correct.
Yeah, circle gets the square.
Yeah. Also, because when I was vetting these, I didn't realize that Dan Aykroyd was also in Raiders of the Lost Ark. No, sorry, Temple of Doom. He is a cameo in there, which makes me want to go
As
back
what?
and rewatch.
What?
I looked it up and there was a couple screenshots that it showed. So I believe them. He's like standing next to, I can't remember her name, but the blonde in the red dress, like sequins dress. So it must be at the very beginning, like when they're like ushering them onto the plane, is my thought.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to go back and check it out. So
That's
I
one
don't
I-
want to. Oh, sorry, Chad.
I was just say Temple of Doom is like the movie out of that series I want to go back and watch just for to analyze it
right.
through a modern lens.
Temple of Doom is the one that, like, I think as a kid growing up, as one does when they're a child. That's probably the indie movie I watched the most. And then as I got older, I feel like The Last Crusade is probably my favorite. But Temple of Doom is the one that, like, I couldn't get enough of.
Yeah, I love that as a kid.
Okay, so
James, I got
John
one at
Candy.
the end when we're done.
You got it. So I'm just gonna write names just because I'm curious about it. So okay, next one, Zoe Saldana. Again, for the viewers at home, the options are E.T., The Color Purple, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Empire of the Sun, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Terminal. Jamie, go ahead.
I'm just gonna guess AI because I've never seen it and I don't know which other one she would be in.
Ooh, unfortunately, it's not AI.
Okay.
Casey.
Casey.
Jamie. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Minority Report.
No.
Chad.
Chad.
Catch Me If You Can.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay. We just go through that entire row.
I know that's yeah. Circle gets the score on that one. Some of these I was kind of curious if anybody had seen it. So as I'm deleting these or telling the answers, you can let me know if you haven't or have. Terminal, actually, she's in Terminal.
Oh, I didn't know that. I like
haven't seen that movie.
What's the dude's name in Rogue One? He's gonna get his own show.
Oh, Cassian.
Cassian, yeah. So
Yeah.
Cassian's trying to court her in that movie.
Oh.
All right, so then nobody got that one. We're gonna go down. So Alfred Doc Ock Molina,
Jamie.
Jamie.
The idol for the whip. The idol for the whip, Dr. Jones. Raiders.
Boo 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 boo.
Wow, that was
That is
good.
correct. That
I
was
thought I
very
knew
fast.
that
That's the
movie.
one. That's the one I wasn't sure about, and that's why I thought I'd put Doc Ock so people knew who he was. And otherwise, I was gonna say the Fiddler on the Roof, but I didn't know if anybody but Jamie would know that. So all right, cool. Next up, we're gonna say Amy Adams.
Casey,
Casey,
Catch Me If You Can.
that is correct.
Oh, nice.
She's the one Leo tries to marry her for reals.
Mm-hmm. And they bust him
Other
at the airport.
other options I was gonna put in there instead of Amy Adams was Jennifer Garner and or Ellen Pompeo, Dr. Gray from Grey's Anatomy. They are all in Catch Me If You Can.
Hmm.
All right, next up, let's go Drew Barrymore.
Chad,
Chad,
E.T.
I want to make sure you got one, Chad. So here we go,
Oh,
Chad.
thank
Thank
you.
Womp
you.
womp.
I'm just kidding. Chad actually is winning with that. I checked to see, and no, Vin Diesel did not play E.T. I was hopeful, though. All right. Okay, next up on the list is Colin Farrell.
Chad,
Chad,
Minority Report.
that is correct.
I knew that one too.
Oh, man, you got to be fast at these. Some of these are going to just come at you. All right, next one, Oprah Winfrey.
Chad,
Casey.
Chad,
The Color Purple.
that is correct. All right, Chad is currently winning. All right, next one on the list is Jude Law.
Chad,
Chad.
AI.
Okay, stop Googling this, Chad. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, guy, I should have prefaced, guys, you can't use IMDb for this. So, no. All right, next up, Christian Bale.
Jamie.
Jamie.
Empire of the Sun. I remember that one.
That is correct. Nice work, Jamie. All right, next one, Vin Diesel.
Chad.
Chad.
No, didn't we already do this one?
Well, he wasn't ET. It was a joke.
Oh no. I thought he was in. Oh, never mind. He's in Saving Private Ryan.
That is correct.
Caparzo.
Rewrite this letter. There's blood on it. Give it to my dad. Oh, poor guy. Anyways, all right. Next up, Vin Diesel.
Chad. No, we just
Chad.
did Vin Diesel.
I mean, sorry. Vince Vaughn. Vince
Chad.
Vaughn. Chad.
Lost
Go ahead.
World.
That is correct. I forgot Vince Vaughn was in that movie as well.
I did too. Does he get eaten by a dino?
I think he lives, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
He's
next
one of the
up.
many bad parts of that movie.
Next up, Julia Roberts.
Chad.
Casey.
Chad.
Hook.
That is correct. Man, okay, next up, Laura
Chad.
Dern. Oh, Chad, go ahead.
Jurassic Park.
Oh, I want to throw you
Dun,
up. Throw you off there.
dun, dun.
I guess in theory I shouldn't have deleted these. It makes it easier when I'm like, and there's two left. Which one do you think that Laura Dern was in? All right, and last but not least was Liam Neeson.
Chad.
Jamie Steele. Okay, Chad.
Schindler's List.
Yes, that's right.
What is
Ding,
taken?
ding, ding, ding. All right. So yeah, the winner would be Chad, who got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 correct. So nice work.
Bravo.
Yeah, I'm actually
Yeah.
shocked and surprised. I've seen a
I
lot
mean-
of those movies.
I am impressed. Yeah, but like I don't know with Spielberg. That's I can't remember what I was. I don't know. I like remember what I was watching, like or came across. I think it was The Lost World, where I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's right." That was directed by Spielberg, and Vince Vaughn was in it. Like, that's odd to me that Spielberg would have casted Vince Vaughn. I'm curious if that, like, I didn't look at the dates, but was that right after Swingers? It probably was. Like when, like, all of a sudden he started blowing up a little bit.
Yeah, because that came out in 95 or 96, Lost World.
I feel like, God, was it 96?
I think it was older than that.
Yeah, I
Not
feel
by
like it was
much,
like
though.
98, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because
Oh.
I feel like Swingers was like 95, 96.
No, I'm talking about Lost World.
I know.
Was
but
it? Oh, okay.
I think.
Lost World was 97.
Okay. All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, touche. Swingers 96.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, so that makes sense. So like, it's I don't know. Like when I'm looking at some of these actors, and I'm like that he had been with them. It made me think of like what were they in before that made Spielberg go, "This is my guy." I mean, Spielberg. I mean, movies like Saving Private Ryan, like there's quite the cast in there, right? Like there's and like I mean, there's a lot of people they play their parts well, but I feel like they need to have done something previously that like made him go, "Yep, that's my Caparzo." You know what I mean? So like, for me, I thought like, oh, maybe Boiler Room came out like where everybody was like, Vin Diesel's a kind of fun guy in that movie, and before all the Triple X movies came out. No judgment, Vin. I love Triple X.
So
Fun fact,
I got one for you, James.
Yeah, go for it.
Has everyone seen Hook? Chad, you maybe have not, right?
I have not.
So Glenn Close is in this movie.
Yes.
Oh, you know this, James. Okay.
I do know this, but like I didn't find this out till maybe it was even last year. Like I'm like, how did I not know this?
Because
sorry, go ahead.
it doesn't look anything like her, nor does it sound like her. So Casey,
her. Oh my god.
The pirate that they put in the boo box with the scorpions? Do you remember that?
Sorry, one more time.
The pirate that Captain Hook puts in the boo box and then drops in the scorpions with the beard.
Vaguely.
Okay,
Oh.
that's Glenn Close. She's got like
oh yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, gray wig and
does
a beard.
not look like a female at all.
No. And according to IMDb, the character's name is Gutless. Not that that's said on screen.
Gutless the pirate.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Cool. That was awesome, James. I wonder if next time you would just have the images of the movie up and you would keep the list secret.
Then what would you be guessing?
No, like you would say, all right, next one, number one, you would say Tim Robbins instead of having listed. Because
then you would just down the line and we're preemptively trying to figure out the movie or striking against it.
Yeah, that's why I kind of ran the table a little bit.
Oh no, that's what I figured. That's why once I got wise, when there was two left, I went out of order trying to mess you up. Didn't work, but
didn't work.
I see what you're saying, and I like your style. I think that would have been better.
Cool. This was a good idea. This was kind of fun to switch it up a little bit. No pressure to watch a film before we get together. Relieve some stress. It's been a little tense. But hey.
It's crazy out there.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah, weird couple weeks.
Well, let me close this out, then we can maybe discuss like next pod.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, well, thank you for listening to this episode of Movie Time Machine Trivia Edition. Just to let you know, episodes drop every Friday. And you can also follow us on Twitter at Movie Machine Pod. If you want to send us any comments, questions, or feedback, go into that link on the episode that you're listening to. Click on that, and it will send you to our chat boards, message boards. If you want, you can send us a tip, say how awesome we're doing, or just let us know, leave a review, whatever, on your podcast services. Thanks for listening, and catch you next time. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.